guys, and welcome back to Retro Katie, and in today's episode is another episode of the 360 Pursuit with my mission play TV PAL released Xbox 360 game. And today we are off to Brighton, my happy place. We're hitting the 3 CXs Hove, Brighton London Road, and Brighton to see what we can pick up. Now I'm going over a few days, so it's not going to be what we've done in London multiple days. I'm just doing one big vlog, so it's not going to be 3 CXs. You don't get a lot from 3 CXs. Budget restraints as well, because I just had a bigger London hunt like 4 days ago for me, been a couple weeks for you guys. Do got the voucher, throw it up there. We do got the 2 trade-ins to do from the upgrade I picked up, so potential trading is there. Once they traded in, voucher will go up. That voucher will run down to 0. It won't go negative. Once it's run out of voucher, we've run out of voucher and that number just disappears. So we've got to go and get the train, go take the train, get to Brighton, and it can be freaking hot. It's 30 odd degrees already time I'm filming this intro. So I'm going to melt like there's no tomorrow. Catch you on the train. Right, so I've made it into Brighton now after more delays on trains. My luck in trains at the moment has gone to the shit. So now we're off to the hotel, drop the bags off. Now I think it's Hove first, then with a bit of beach activities. But at least we made it into Brighton, the happy place. So coming from the door, we've got this hallway leading into the bedroom. We'll have a look at that in a bit. We've got the bathroom we're doing now. Then we've got the wardrobe to our right. I am staying at the old ship hotel. That's the floor plan, and trust me, it is a maze to get around. So I'm going to take note of that to work out the best route to get out when I go on the hunt. So here at the bathroom we do have a nice vintage style stink. Any fancy soaps? Senses, oh yeah, bergamot, jasmine and saltwood. Why can't it just be normal? A nice big mirror, heated towel rails, lovely. Vintage toilet. We do have a full-blown bath. Tiles do get replaced. You can see the odd one out. Shower head not looking too bad. That's a vintage big knob. So the first time damp issues, but it's a bathroom, what do you expect? You come out of the bathroom, you meet with a big built-in double wardrobe, which has some hangers, you've got your ironing board, more towels, and your iron. Right, so here we come into the main part of the room, twinned room, so that's perfect. I might separate them beds a bit, because otherwise you fall through the middle. Very bougie from Retro Katie. I've got a desk and a chair, and I've got the hot chair with a coffee table. We do have tea making facilities. We've got a Philips 32-inch, I would say. We've got full access to the back. Wish I knew that beforehand. This dark mahogany unit. Picture of a boat. Well, if you're out the window, you see another hotel. But if we open up this window, if you could, work it out there. We do have technically a sea view of Brighton Beach. This is great for people watching in the evening. I will have to do that when I was going to cook in here. One Hove. Yes, you got in my shop, fella. Another in my own shop. Oh. That's a cool steel book. Hove CEX was a swing and a miss. The 2 games, they had what I needed. One, no manual. One was water damage, really wrinkly cover. so I've had to leave them behind. That's what it's like now. We're at this point. So I get run over. So we're going back into proper Brighton now. Got London Road to do at some point and the main Brighton one. So we should walk away with some games. Voucher's still the same, not traded in yet. So we'll see how it goes. Currently making our way to London Road CEX. Get 2 done the first day. I leave a big one to do, but hopefully this one's got stuff I need. I'll or at least get the voucher topped up. If I get the voucher topped up, I'll be loving it. CEX number 2, London Road, Brighton. Right, that was London Road CEX done, and that's 0 for 2 on games picked up from CEXs now. So that voucher is still remaining the same. Still not done a trading because I haven't got done it. So tomorrow, day 2, got my last CEX to do. If I don't pick anything, I should pick up something from then. Otherwise, this will be the first hunt we never picked up a 360 game. But there is a pickup from today, which I'll show you back at the hotel room. When I also try some rods, I'll get some rods in my mouth to try. So we've got that to do. So I'm off to get some food. Hi all, welcome back to day 2. Just got out of the shower. That shower was mediocre at best. There was no water pressure. The heat wasn't really there, but cleaned the hair, just drying it off, getting ready for day 2's adventures of the pier and the last CEX in Brighton. Hopefully we pick up some games for the 360 shoot. But we have picked up one game while on this hunt. Not in physical, of one-on-one on eBay. Got a picture up there. TNA Impact. It's a wrestling game. Couple quid. At least that's CRB. So that's on its way. We can class it as one game on this hunt, which wouldn't be too bad. But the CEX we've got to hit today's got around 11 games I'm after. Will be in conditions that I'm after. There's one game I want to get because that gets me closer to a subset of a year. It'll be too expensive one to get, but then I'm edging ever so close to a video idea I could do. So we'll see how that goes today. The arcade's good because you've got guitar ID, you've got pinball, you've got fun games you can play. So I'm going to hit that. I'm going to get some ice cream today. Fix up my hair because it's dry now. I'll brush it out, then give it another blow. Anyway, I'll catch you out there for more adventures of the Brighton trip. CEX number 3, final CEX in Brighton. That's a different cover. That's a pre-order special. Well, CEX number 3 done, the main one in Brighton. We've added 4 new games into the collection. 3 for the main set, 1 for bestsellers. And we're ever closer now to finishing another subset, which is a whole year's worth of games. 2 missing from there, we're ordering at the end of the month, so we can have that video out in time for when it's right. But that means voucher. They took both games in, so that adds on to the voucher price. But then I spent all that voucher, so now I'm running no voucher. It's time for me to get hunting again in the charity shops, building that voucher up for my next hunt, big hunt. I've still got to be game hunting anyway, but we've got to build that voucher up for a nice big hunt like we've done before. That fun spending all that voucher. So 360 is done in Brighton. 2 hit misses, 1 hit. Now off to the pier to have some fun. But the video doesn't end here. We'll go back to the game room. I still need to see what I picked up at the end of the day. And I don't know what I'm going to be picking up. If I'm picking up from anything from charity shops or what other shenanigans I'll get up to. Right guys, so we're back from the hunt from today where we hit the 1CX Brighton, the main one, which was the best CX of the 3 we've managed to hit this hot trip. So only 3 CXs in the Brighton area. You've got the Hove, you've got London Road, and you've got main Brighton. But this 1CX can make a whole hunt. It saves this trip, so it's not a wasted hunt. Also, came to Brighton straight after the London trip because I needed some time to decompress and with things going on, so they've been quite handy. First thing was a bestseller, Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition by Rockstar, £6, but that's another bestseller into the collection. That's about 18 bestsellers now at the 44, so almost at the halfway point, which is great. And it does come with the correct disc. Wrong case, but we can always do a case swap. Second game I got was Castlevania Lords of the Shadow 2. So this is the sequel to Lords of the Shadow. It's one of 3 Castlevania games I need to get for the full set. The other one I need to get is Castlevania's Lord of the Shadow collection, which contains Castlevania Lord of the Shadow 1 and some DLC and the demo for 2. But CX do not sell that one, so that'd be an eBay job at some point. And this is one of the inlay manuals. So that's that one. The CEX did accidentally put Castlevania 1 in here. We got 2 discs going into a 1 disc case, they realised. But the main thing is we got rid of all that voucher. Because that voucher lasted us 2 hunts, 20 CXs, and managed to make that big voucher last. Yes, CX did take in both games, which was brilliant. Next game we picked up is one I've never not seen in person before. X-Blades for £15. Looks like some sort of anime-based action game. That took them a while to find. I found the case on the shelves, but the disc was put into a box of loose discs without boxes. So I don't know what goes on with that box, but they found it in the end. That only came in yesterday, so that's gone straight back out. My manual could be a bit better, but end of the day, it's got a manual. It's technically complete. Can always upgrade at a later date if I require, but I've got X-Blades. The last game I picked up from CEX was Ridge Racer 6, which is going to need a complete case swap. Now if you see the case damage on there, that's sticking up coming off nicely. But Ridge Racer 6, this was one of the Xbox 360 launch titles. I'm only 2 away from that subset, but that is nice and complete. Beautiful copy. Just another case though. I'm planning to do a case order soon to get more cases. They're the 4 games we managed to pick up on this Brighton trip, but I did buy 1 game off eBay while I'm Brighton, so that'll be showing off in the game room once we get back home. So I guess that's 5 new games into the collection once it's arrived. It comes in good condition, but we can add these 4 to the totals. One shout pickup I got from H&V, which worked out cheaper than what CEX sell it for, so I thought worth showing. It's not a money glitch, you can't trade this in for more. Because in CEX this it cost you £10, I paid it £8 for 28 weeks later, sealed. So I spent less than CEX would charge me for a used copy of this movie, which is great. So I'm still missing, need to pick up 28 days later on Blu-ray, then get years later once that's released on Blu-ray. That's another Blu-ray added into my collection. That's something I haven't shown off before with my Blu-ray hunting, my Blu-ray collection. So that's something I might do, or I might check it on another channel or something. That is all from this Brighton hotel for this hunt. I will be back at this hotel again, it's been lovely. Right by the sea, I've got technically a sea view. I'll roll clip now. In the next clip, probably just train travel home, and then you'll see me back in the game room unboxing game 5 of this hunt. Right guys, so we're back from Brighton. It's a day later. The postman has finally been with the actual game I ordered while in Brighton. So we're going to go through the pick up from Brighton. First off, got was Castlevania 2 Lords of the Shadow, Ridge Racer 6, X-Play with that tiny booty, and Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition for the bestseller subset. So here's the parcel I ordered it in Brighton. You can see it's just been shipped in a brown envelope. No packaging, so this has come pretty much raw. Our good friend Mr. Benjamin has sent this raw dogged. What did we get? We got TNA Impact Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. So this is like another wrestling game, not WWE license. So pretty cool. Published by Midway. I've got no idea how this plays. Never played TNT Impact before. Not big fan of wrestling games, but I hear they can be good. So if this one's good, let me know in the comments down below. The course is fully complete. We do have some black and white artwork on the inside. But it's nice to be kicking another sports game off that full set. At least that's at 1017 Xbox 360 powered video games. There's still a few wrestling based games left to get. The biggest one is XX Roses or something. Check the rarity up there. That one is the most expensive wrestling game to get. But at least that's another one off the list. It's another T done. So I'll throw these all go in the shelves. That means from this Brighton hunt, we've technically picked up 5 brand new games for the collection, which is always a nice way to be chugging along. I do like looking for these bestsellers to give me something else to look for while I look for the games I need. As you saw from the hunt this time around, 2 CXs, nothing at all. But 1 CX can save the day. We found out 1 CX, 4 games, plus the game I ordered after day 1 because I thought the hunt could be a bust. That's good, we've got 5 new games. Next week's video will be another CEX pricing video on how much would CEX give me for my 1017 games. So that'd be quite interesting to see how much I'll get for over 1000 Xbox 360 games. If you're not already, please be following my TikTok and my Instagram. Been posting on there daily for the last week, so you don't be missing out on that. Try and think of something new every day, so there's always content coming out. So check them out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you lot